play on that foul by Gafford?
Foul.
What foul?
The referee called a foul. That's what we saw.
Mhm. How about the lack of defensive rebounds on that play?
Yeah, it's just been something all season for us. We can't rebound the ball, you know. At a crucial time also, like the Indiana tip out offensive rebound. We get the misses. We're coming up short right now. We just gotta stay the course. We're small, so we gotta be, you know, gritty. We gotta be physical. And right now we're just not. The ball's bouncing the other way.
Is it realistic to think that you guys could have got a better shot on the very, very final attempt?
Yeah, Luka got a good shot. What if? We don't play the what if. That's your job. You got the ball to the best player. Had a good look.
What was the play drawn up as?
What you saw. Luka got a good look at the top of the floor. If you run him anywhere else, he's gonna run into traffic. So they executed. Fortunately, came up short. Just like the rebound or the foul or, you know, the turnovers or the 8 threes in the first quarter. Ask the important questions. Don't ask the stupid questions.
As you alluded, there was adversity tonight, 14-point deficit, foul trouble with your bigs. Looked like Luka was fighting kind of a groin injury or something. What did you think your team showed in fighting back like that?
Grit. We again, the slow start, 8 threes. For whatever reason, we get off to a slow start. It's got to be addressed. We've talked about it. There's got to be action. There's got to be some energy. Somebody's got to come with some fucking energy. We're fucking flat. So that's where it starts. It's the want. And so understanding the offensive rebound, we got to be tough no matter how many injuries we have or how small we are. The league is small. And right now we're not doing that. And so we'll look at the tape, get back to seeing what we can do better. But the positives, we fought. We scored over 60 points there in the second half. The pace was really good. The ball touched the paint. We got wide open shots, make or miss. That's how we have to play on both ends. We got rebounds. Again, the fatigue of running Luka and Kai, 40-something minutes because our bench stinks right now. And so as deep as we are, we got to get someone to fucking participate off the bench. Somebody has to join the party to help Kai and Luka, and that's just not happening right now. It's a team. It's not just Luka and Kai and Clay. Others have to participate, and that's not happening right now. Played the whole fucking team tonight. We couldn't find anybody, so we had to leave those two, to carry the load, and that's unfair for those two this early in the season.
Can you talk about the play of Najee Marshall, what you see out of him?
Yeah, he was great again. I mean, he's guarding everybody. You can ask PJ how he feels. He's got to guard everybody. He's got to make open shots. He's bringing the ball. He's playing with toughness. And so as we get healthy here, hopefully with Najee coming off the bench, that give us a spark and go from there. But he's playing great. Again, he's taking what the defense gives him. He's physical on the other end. And so there's no complaints with Najee right now. He's playing well.
Is there anything specific with Quentin Grimes that he needs to do to participate more?
Yeah, he's got to make a shot. He's got to just relax, Understand we're missing layups. We're just doing stupid stuff right now, and that tends to happen during the season. So we're not going to panic over that. But he's not a plus. Pretty much the bench is not a plus right now. So they got to participate. Understanding that the open shots, defense, we can't guard the ball out at 40 feet and get blown by. Jones and Allen cannot just walk to the basket. We got to keep the ball in front, and so defensively he's got to be better.
Coach, when you're looking at the looks that you're getting from downtown, from the starters as well as the bench, do you feel like y'all are generating the wide open looks that you want to get?
Yeah, I think teams are going to pack the paint. They're going to take the lob away, and so we're getting a lot of wide open threes that just didn't go down in that first half. Second half, they went down for us, and I think that's where we got our rhythm and we started to participate at a high level. Understanding, you know, Luka's getting good looks. Kai had a good look that went in and out on the right wing. So I think when you talk about generating threes, when you can't throw the lob, everyone's staying home. You got to take the layup. We got to generate. We got to be better at making layups and taking the layup to be able to force teams to do something different. And right now, we're not doing that.
Coach, and then last year, the lack of energy is something that you talked about at certain points of the season, and y'all eventually climbed out of that. You're obviously not playing, but what, as coach, is something that you can do to instill the energy in your guys?
Bad check, see what time they go to sleep. I'm just joking. No, I think we talked about it. You can ask them. We've talked about this slow start and the energy. But we're also trying to, you know, that's last year's team was different. It went through some slow starts too. Identifying our identity, we're trying to learn who we are, and it's early in the season. And so maybe we're a sleepy team that just kind of waits. But something that we talk about, and again, the energy is something that we can hold them accountable for. Like just understanding that the one thing you can control is your effort and energy. You can't control like how many minutes you get. You can't control how many shots you're gonna get. It just dictates of what the game. And right now our energy is low. We gotta be better with that.
How do you find that balance as a coach where, you know, you allow those players to eventually give you that energy in the slow starts, or you start thinking about tinkering with the lineup?
Yeah, I think you look at different rotations, which we've been doing here, and then looking at, you know, maybe changing the starting lineup, but with the injuries
Yeah.
just naturally taking place, we have to change the starting lineup. So you can say, hey, we need to change the lineup, but we actually have due to injury, and then we've still got the same slow start. So just something that we got to talk about as a group. And the beauty of this is we get a chance to fix it on Sunday. Thanks.
Right there.